Hey, hey, hey! It's your favorite remote work enthusiast, Delilah. I hope everybody is having a terrific Tuesday, and I hope you are excited to hear about a hot work from home opportunity from a company called KeyBank. Now, I am familiar with this company, but this is the first time I've ever shared a position from them on this channel. So if you've been tallying them, this is like the 1 millionth new company that I've shared. So, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but not by much, okay? We keep coming across all these opportunities from companies we haven't talked about before, and I love it. And I know you guys do too. So we're going to get into the details. This position doesn't have a lot of experience required, but you do need to have experience working in like a bank environment. And I know a number of you have shared with me that you have done something like that. So I know this one will definitely be helpful for some of you guys. But first things first, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and you tap the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of these hot work from home opportunities. I share these leads every single weekday, and I do my best to give you a little bit of variety here and there. So if today's lead doesn't work for you, don't worry, because I'll have another one for you tomorrow, and that one just might be the perfect fit. So you'll definitely want to turn on those notifications, and once you do that, we'll be ready to jump in. Okay, so I am starting off at KeyBank's homepage, and just like the name sounds, they are a bank. If you go over to their Glassdoor, you'll see some pretty at a glance stats that are very impressive. They have 10,000 plus employees, and they've been around since 1849. That is a very long time ago. And for such a large company and having so many reviews, they have a really high rating. So it sounds like people enjoy working at KeyBank. And you can just see all the different stuff that they have going on. They've been voted best workplace and whatnot. So that's awesome. Okay. Those are things we want to see in a company that we want to work for. Now, getting on into the actual lead, this position was posted about 5 days ago, but I did see that they had it open still. I figured, hey, let me go ahead and share it because anytime a lead is under like 7 days, it's still pretty hot and, it hasn't been a week yet. So this opportunity is full time, and they let us know that the pay range for this role is somewhere between 36,000 and 52,000 and some change, which actually works out to $18 to $26 per hour. So on the very low end, you can expect to make that. And the required qualifications, the most extensive one is that you need to have at least 2 years of banking operations or branch experience or equivalent of education and experience. So, maybe let's say you never worked at a bank, but you have done something like maybe at a credit card company or at any type of company where you're doing a similar type role where you're doing fraud detection, which is what this is. So you can spin it however if you have some directly related experience. So getting into it, it says this position can be filled at 100% remote. Please note that regardless of your location, you will be required to work the hours below, which are in Eastern Standard Time. The work hours for this position are 11:30 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. As a part of fraud services, the fraud detection and risk analysis team focuses on detecting and preventing fraud-related activity to minimize losses to the bank and enhance our relationships with our customers. We execute on a proactive strategy of fraud detection, protecting both the bank and our customer while providing shareholder value. About the job, perform a variety of complex and specialized tasks associated with identifying suspected deposit fraud, counterfeit checks, and other potential fraud-related transactions. Perform detailed examinations on depository relationships and transactions to confirm or disprove potential fraud-related transactions and related activity. Essential job functions. Perform detailed analysis on depository accounts that appear to have activity that would support suspicious of deposit fraud or counterfeit check activity, and provide detailed documentary evidence to support findings. Take precautionary measures on accounts and or transactions to mitigate risk to KeyBank and or KeyBank clients, and provide direction to all lines of business businesses supported by fraud services. Communicate information on deposit fraud suspects to account relationship officers, corporate investigations, and area management. Document daily review and analysis of suspect transactions, providing area management with reports recapping current efforts. Obtain and provide detailed documentary evidence to support confirmed fraud activity. Maintain ongoing communication with internal and external clients regarding associated account resolution. Other specialized tasks when required. Required qualifications: 2 years banking operations, branch experience or equivalent of education and experience, high school diploma or GED, proven accuracy in organizational skills, proven ability to manage multiple diverse tasks simultaneously, ability to complete functions within available timeframes, and achieve service level agreements to ensure regulatory compliance, proven written and verbal skills, proven ability to analyze, solve problems, and make decisions effectively and independently, Microsoft Office, Windows experience, experience in fraud investigations preferred. So it says compensation and benefits. This position is eligible to earn a base salary in the range of $36,608 to $52,832 annually, depending on job-related factors such as level of experience. Compensation for this role also includes eligibility for short-term incentive compensation and deferred incentive compensation subject to individual and company performance. Please click here for a list of benefits for which this position is eligible. And that's not clickable, but you can just go to their careers page and you'll see information that will lead you to the benefits info. And then this is their EO statement here, and they just mentioned that they don't discriminate for a number of legally protected statuses. And then it says qualified individuals with disabilities or disabled veterans who are unable or limited in their ability to apply on this site may request reasonable accommodations by emailing that link. So if you are not disabled, or if you are not a disabled veteran, then you should not be using that email. It's just for those folks. So that is the entire lead. And notice what they did not mention. Okay, I'm pretty sure some folks know what they didn't mention, but they didn't mention heavy phone use. Now, from reading through these essential job functions, you bet you're gonna have to get on the phone to communicate with the internal and external clients, okay, regarding account resolution. So what it sounds like based off of these essential job functions is it sounds like you are in a proactive role where you're watching out for the accounts and the activity that goes on with it. And anytime there's something suspicious, that's when you start digging into it. And once you've gathered all your evidence, you might need to pick up the phone and let the account holder know, like, hey, this is what we saw going on with your account, or can you confirm some things? So no, it's not a call center environment, but yes, there is still a phone involved. And you guys have heard me, talk about this before, or if you're new, maybe you haven't, even in non-phone based positions where the majority of the work is you on the computer or, you're doing something, you still have to communicate. So if you're someone who's like, I just don't ever want to be on a phone, you're going to have a pretty tough time finding a job that doesn't require you to communicate, because every job requires you to communicate. And the phone is one of those methods of communication. So, this isn't a call center job. Okay. You're not picking up the phone left and right saying hello, 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 but you will have to communicate. So with that stated, if you like this lead, if it sounds like a good fit for you, then I would hit the apply button. And if you are new to the online job search, or maybe you're not so new, but you still don't have all the answers about what you might need for your home office, then I have a free equipment checklist that you can download in the description box below. And it'll tell you what kind of equipment that you may need to outfit your home office. And then if you want to get some of that equipment, then I have some recommendations for what I personally use. And, it's all there. So download that free checklist. It's in the description box below. And thank you as always for watching. I always appreciate it. And I don't think I tell you guys that enough. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.